Hey Morphers, it's Katrina from Studio in Financial coach to small business owners with today's daily decision, personal finance edition. I just want you all to know I'm still a financial coach, and so I want to talk about money this time. So let's talk about money. Let's talk about retirement planning. But I want to take it from the perspective of no shocker here as being a small business owner. So once we have our employer, once we are a W-2, or I guess when we are a W-2 employee, we have the employer sponsored plans. We contribute to our to our 401k. It's deducted from our paychecks, and we keep it moving. And it sort of stacks and stacks, and it's based upon whatever options that are available through our employer, based upon this sort of cafeteria that they have picked out through whomever the provider is. So Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, whatever. So now what do we do when now we're small business owners? Does that mean that we no longer plan for our retirement? We're never stopping. We're never retiring. We are working until the day we leave this life? No, we still have retirement options. So what are they? So I want to talk about two. Today's session, I'm going to go over briefly the solo 401k, and in the next session, I will go over the SEP IRA. So let's talk about the solo 401k first. And I want to if you see me looking over here, I'm just looking at my notes because I want to make sure I tell you the right things because I didn't memorize it, but I'm certainly familiar with it. So for the solo 401k, that is truly what it sounds like, solo. It is you. You have no other team members, you have no other employees unless it's your spouse. And so you are the sole person. It's you, it's your business solopreneur, straight up. Now, the contributions for 2026, you do have some eligibility. Eligibility, like I said, is it's just you. There's also contribution limits, just like you would have with your 401k with your employer. You now have those same not those same ones, but you also have contribution limits. And those are at $72,000. And that is a combined between employer and employee. So you get to take both parts of you as employer and employee and contribute to that. So for 2026, 72,000. And you do have a catch up. So if you were if you're 8,000, if you were 50 or older, you have an $8,000 catch up. And because of the Secure Act that was passed back in 2024, if you're between the ages of 60 and 63, you can contribute. It's $11,250. So kind of a really mini catch up for that particular one that you're really going into retirement or planning retirement in the next 3 to 4 years. So $72,000 combined between employer and employee. $8,000 catch up if you were 50 or older, mini, like really supercharged catch up if you were 60 to 63 of $11,250. So that's the overview for the solo 401k. And then the next session, like I said, we'll talk about that SEP IRA. That's all my time for today. I'm Katrina from Studio M. Until we meet, keep working on the change.